Good morning. My name is Melissa Winitsky, and I just wanted to make sure that I have some documentation before I leave my Airbnb, which I am being thrown out of for no reason. I am going to walk you through the apartment so that you can see the state in which it's being left, so that there's no claims against me after I've vacated, since I'm very abruptly and rudely being taken out of my Airbnb, nor refunded my money. So I'm going to start by taking you through the way that I'm leaving it and what was wrong when I arrived. This is the living room. I've left absolutely everything better than when I found it. There were stains on the table. The refrigerator was also powered off throughout the night. All of my contents that were inside did spoil. Some coffee cream, juices were fine, but I also wanted to show you that this is what I found inside of here when I was actually sitting around, and that's very unsanitary. That's a rotten egg that's been there for quite some time. Yeah, as you can see, the refrigerator is also quite dirty. I bought a huge bag of ice. Melted. When I woke up yesterday, there was a puddle by the floor of the freezer. I went into this room, which seems to be a utility room, to reset the plug myself, and everything came back to life. Of course, they told me it never happened and assumed that I had done something. Okay, this is the bathroom. I was only provided one towel. This all began when I asked for a second towel for my hair. That's the second towel. All I was given was one towel, two towel, and a hand towel, which again, for a stay of 7 days is not nearly enough for someone who has hair down to their waist. Okay, this is the kitchen. When I arrived here, there were still food crumbs all over the placemats and on the table. Other than that, it was neat, but there were stains all over this area. I know it's a little hard to see under this light. This was covered in water stains, and also there was food debris on that counter. I cleaned the outside of the microwave and the inside of the microwave, as there was gunk all over the handle. You could see that this was covered in some sort of crud that was just, it was hand crud or food or something. So again, I used the Clorox that was provided, and I went ahead and took everything else. There was no sponges provided, just this already used dirty rag and a Brillo pad. In both sinks, there was leaves and food still inside of the sink. I took it out from that one so that I could use it to wash some things, but again, I took out some corn kernels and peas from in there, and whatever the dead leaves from the flour. I've left everything clean. Everything is orderly. When you walk into the bedroom, there's this very loose tile, which is actually raised on multiple sides. You can see that. And in order to turn off the light, you do have to go over that in the dark to get to the bed. When I got here, the bed was not made. I have changed the sheets and also made the bed. As you can see, this is the way that I sleep. Even if I was still here, I make my bed every single morning. I was able to change the sheets and use the blanket. And there is one heater here. I believe there's one out there, although it's covered. But at no point during my stay was this heater on. It is 39 degrees outside in New York City right now, and it is raining. And because I've been forced to move out in the middle of the night, I have been soaked wet and freezing. I'm already catching a cold. When I came here, the bed was not made. The sheets weren't even tucked in, and there was hair all over the sheets. Started with the pillows, and when I was changing the sheets and taking the top sheet off, there was hair within inside of the bed. Even though I clearly pointed it out to the husband of Tammy, he refused to acknowledge that it came from them and told me that it came directly from the shop, from the dryer. Again, I explained that I had no idea how it got there, but he literally saw me starting to pull away the sheets. Okay, so as you can see, everything is nice and orderly. There's no damage. There's no nothing that would have any reason for them to say that I left it otherwise. That's all my stuff in the corner. So excuse the mess, but other than that, I'm leaving this very fine. One of the original concern came from all this gunk on the floor, which I wasn't sure what it was. When I had asked what it was, I got a very defensive remark, and that's when all this began. I also want to make it known the floors are not clean, as I found dirt. These were brand new. These were brand new when I opened them up here. If you're telling me that the floor was clean and mopped, my feet would not be black. Especially when I'm leaving my shoes at the door with the pan. I know it's a little dark, but I've been leaving all my shoes here in the pan that they have provided by the door. So again, I do not want to be held responsible for anything, and it's not right that I'm not even getting my payment returned for something that had nothing to do with me. All I did was voice my opinion about the cleanliness to one of your caseworkers, and instead of speaking to me at any point, she decided to arrange for me to get kicked out. You know, even though my family is super hosting, again, we don't do this to our guests. So thank you so much, and I really hope that we find another resolution to this, because this is unacceptable.